Thousands were starving in secret, and the world barely noticed. I want to tell you a story that should have shaken the world, but didn't. You've heard it framed as the 1980s, but Malawi's modern hunger catastrophe truly erupted in 2002, rooted in a brutal 1991-92 drought that crippled maize production and set off years of fragility. Here's the part that still stings. As villages ran out of food, warning bells rang from Malawian NGOs. But global attention? It was locked on Afghanistan. By the time the headlines finally hit, February 22, 2002, it was almost too late to do anything but firefight. Between January and April 2002, 500 to 1,000 people died from hunger and hunger-related disease, worse than the 1991-92 drought and even the 1949 Nyasaland famine. This wasn't inevitable. It was a failure of systems. For years, the state marketing board, ADMARC, was marred by corruption exploiting small farmers falsifying grain prices. Maize meant for the public was snapped up by senior politicians. Some never paid. Then came a disastrous decision to sell the entire strategic maize reserve in 2001. The government blamed IMF advice. The IMF said, "We didn't tell you to do that." Either way, people paid with their lives, and the scars aren't history. In 2024, nearly half of Malawi's people, about 9 million, were food insecure with up to 4.2 million in acute crisis. UNICEF warned in 2023 that over 500,000 children were at risk of malnutrition. Even modern farm support, the FISP program, has been dragged down by corruption and mismanagement, just when droughts and rising costs demand the opposite. This is Malawi's silent starvation, ignored until the cameras arrive, remembered only until the next crisis. These stories must not be forgotten. Subscribe, drop a comment, like, share this video, so the world remembers the people behind the numbers, and so silence never buries a famine again.